It's time to get a little worried about All of Us Are Dead Season 2 story, especially after that perfect first season. The show has officially been renewed for a second season, but here's the twist. This time around, things will be different because the first season already covered most of the webtoon it's based on. So without further ado, let's dive into what we know about All of Us Are Dead Season 2 on Netflix, including potential release dates, cast, plot, and everything else you need to know. All of Us Are Dead director Lee Jae-kyu told the Korea Herald he had intentionally made room in the show for a possible second season. Many directions, settings, and scenes were intentionally produced to expand the story into an additional season, including the introduction of the new races of zombies, Lee said, referring to the hybrid zombies in the show's second half. If the first season can be seen as having presented humanity's survival, the next season can talk about the survival of zombies. As for when All of Us Are Dead Season 2 will be out, we already know that it's happening, since Netflix Korea announced the news with a Season 2 poster and a video on Instagram with the caption, "Can we survive again? The second story of Hyosan high school friends' fierce zombie survival period begins." So when could this second season arrive? We got an update in January when BH Entertainment, the agency representing Park Ji-hoo, revealed she would be part of the show's 2024 lineup. However, reports have since emerged that production for Season 2 has been delayed and will not begin until 2025. According to South Korean outlet Star News, Netflix postponed the series to ensure a better production environment and a high level of completion. The streaming giant has yet to comment officially on this delay. If this is true, we won't see Season 2 until late 2025 at the earliest, so sit tight. That said, who is in All of Us Are Dead Season 2? This one's a bit tricky, given that, as the title suggests, not many of the original cast survived to fight another day. However, there are a few survivors we're likely to see back in action. These include Onjo, Soo-hyuk, Dae-soo, Ha-ri, Mi-jin, and Yo-ryung. It's also pretty much confirmed that Chong-san will return, considering Yoon Chan-young's appearance in the Season 2 announcement video. Fans were heartbroken by his heroic sacrifice in Episode 11, but now that we know he'll be back in Season 2, we'll have to wait and see under what circumstances he'll appear. Alive? Dead? Flashbacks? When speaking to Soompi about his character's fate, Yoon explained, "I was actually asked about whether Chong-san died or not in another interview recently. To be honest, I don't know. I haven't heard about what happens next, and nothing has been decided yet. Personally, I'd like to live. I'd like to be able to say things that I didn't get to say." Regardless, who is in All of Us Are Dead Season 2? This one, we're going to be honest, is a bit tricky considering, as the title suggests, that not many of the original cast actually made it out to fight another day. But there are a few survivors, so we're likely to see them back in action. With that said, let's dive into what the story of Season 2 of All of Us Are Dead will be about. The first season concluded with almost everyone succumbing to the zombie outbreak. Hyosan City fell to the undead, and the Korean military's bombings decimated most of the zombies that had overrun the area. While many survivors had their stories wrapped up, Lee Jae-kyu has hinted that Season 2 will introduce more powerful and evolved zombies. The series will now unfold in a fallen Seoul, according to Hyosan, setting the stage for new challenges and dangers. One of the intriguing developments is Naver, who retained her humanity despite the infection's effects on her body. She's among several hybrids who have harnessed the virus, gaining enhanced strength and resilience, but still grappling with a craving for human flesh. This introduces another layer of threat that the upcoming episodes could explore in depth. In the original webtoon by Joo Dong-geun, Namra's story takes a different turn, as she ends up with her friends rather than among the hybrids. However, Lee Jae-kyu has made significant deviations from the webtoon's narrative, suggesting that predictions based solely on its storyline may not hold true for Season 2. Reflecting on adapting the material, Lee Jae-kyu highlighted the challenges of translating webtoon elements into a broader appeal for television. He mentioned refining characters like Guinam and Na-yeon, to make them less violent and more relatable to a wider audience, a process influenced by his observations of contemporary high school behavior and interactions. This focus on updating the material has definitely led to an evolution from the source webtoon to the TV show, and we expect that expansion to continue in Season 2, Lee concluded. This adaptation promises to deepen the series' exploration of its dystopian world and characters, offering viewers a fresh and compelling narrative in the upcoming season. Moreover, All of Us Are Dead is based on the webtoon Now at Our School by Joo Dong-geun. While the Netflix series made significant deviations from the source material, such as altering the origin of the zombie virus, it largely followed the webtoon storyline. However, Season 1 of the series already covered most of the webtoon's plot. In Now at Our School, the story concludes with the group escaping the school, and it hints at the virus spreading globally after an infected fish bites a Japanese fisherman. The webtoon also reveals that Namra, now a Hambi, survived and protected a child during months spent outdoors. Aside from the cliffhanger ending, many felt Season 1 could have served as a fitting conclusion.
잘 가지고 있어라. 잘 가지고 있을게.
With the sequel to Now at Our School, Season 2 of the Netflix series will venture into original storytelling territory. It's noteworthy that unlike many K-dramas adapted from webtoons, which often conclude with one season, streaming series like Sweet Home, Squid Game, and now All of Us Are Dead are expanding beyond their original narratives. These shows typically leave room for future seasons with sequel hooks, reflecting a shifting storytelling approach for Korean content on platforms like Netflix. Interestingly, the decision not to use the webtoon's title for All of Us Are Dead initially suggested the series might eventually move beyond the school setting, which is indeed set to happen in Season 2. This shift promises to explore new dimensions of the post-apocalyptic world introduced in the first season, offering viewers fresh and unpredictable storylines. And that wraps up today's discussion on All of Us Are Dead and its evolution from a webtoon adaptation to a burgeoning Netflix series. What are your thoughts on Season 2, diving into original storylines? Are you excited to see where the narrative takes the characters beyond the school walls? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on your favorite shows. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.